Let's hope that Winter Bird is going to be just as good. So this next section, we have that lower vocal as well. So we've got the da 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 and da 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 da. Both of those. Yeah. And then Strokes My Skin. Da da da. With which I love, the parallel fifths there. And then is there one in the middle or is it low? I shouldn't really be looking at that. Is it just fifths? I feel like there's something else. Strokes my skin. Yeah. So it's going up in block triads, which is one of the most satisfying sounds, don't you think? It's really good, and very different. We haven't really heard Aurora do something so stark with the vocal harmonies like that, even though vocal harmonies have been really common through this album, through all the previous tracks. We haven't heard something quite like that. That's more like the Kaja Bonet Child Queen album opening that I listened to and streamed a while ago. Feel free to go and have a listen to that one, because that one, last time I checked, was on 99 listens, and that upsets me. Here, giving us a softer, more open texture after the Strokes My Skin extravaganza, making the drums more clear, right, with that rhythm. Boom, ba 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 ba. 1 2 3 ba 1. Yeah, it's basically like that, isn't it? If we're thinking of that as the tempo, which I think we should. Ba ba da da da. And now we've started tempo stuff, I might as well go and have a look. Even though tempo should probably go in a one about rhythm that I do. How fast's that? 1 2 3 4. About 70. 71, 70. So yeah, much slower than our previous short section there. Let's consider it a pre-chorus. There are no words, but it's a build. Da, well, something like that. And then we get that again, but with a slightly different end. So equal 2-bar things. Yeah. Were there any more instruments in there? There were harmony. Everything gets a filter, other than the vocals. Everything gets a filter put on it, so it goes boom, 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 boom. And then this really bright, shining wind noise, whatever you want to call it, shimmer, comes into this next section, much stronger than previous songs in the same vein, though still doing the same thing. And then obviously this is a chorus now, isn't it? We've started pretty heavy. We've got that trap hat on. That's a funny set of words, isn't it? So bright and tinny sounding. We've got some more mellow sound. Seems to have two separate sections, I would say. The texture stays pretty similar between them, but the melody is quite different on both sides. Let me just very similar. Two very similar ones. Again, two very similar ones, but different to what came before. Same rhythm, but totally different notes. And then changing the rhythm as well as the tune. Similar, but more different to the one that just came before it. Yeah, comparable anyway. Last part is kind of like the second set of repetitions that we had, so bars 3 and 4, but it's up like a sixth. Da-da is the other one. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Yeah, basically up a sixth here, and then sort of is like the third set. So quite a novel structure then from the melody. It's like an A, a B, or A, B, B, C, C, and then, well, not D, D really, but like a B1 and a C1. So that's quite an interesting structure for a melody, quite unusual, and it sounds good. Sounds good. Let's keep going. Oh, texture's disappeared. Similar to the beginning there, but just one thing, not the combination of strange sounds like we got at the beginning. And then piano bringing us into a layer of synth pad in the background, giving us the bass as well as a few other things, just layering that back so it doesn't feel too open. Okay, so half as long for the verse this time. That's actually not a regular thing for Aurora. It is a regular thing for quite a lot of artists to make the second verse half as long, but more normally with Aurora we're making the pre-chorus shorter the second time, which is much less of a regular thing. Here we go, we've had a regular thing. That's okay, we can do that sometimes. Okay, so again, building in a very similar way to the previous pre-chorus, but we do have a thicker text. That kind of strange R-ing synthesizer coming in. All I need is what's going on there. Yes, it's the third Aurora video. I'm doing a deep dive on Aurora. We're potentially going to cover all of Aurora's catalogue, and we're going to really get deep into what it is composing these songs, what's going on, demystifying it. Hopefully, this is my intention, anyways. Just making it clear. If you have a look at, you know, the whole of someone's discography, what it is they're doing, what commonalities they have, and do they evolve with time? Do the later Aurora tracks have a similar thing going on to the earlier ones? Are there particular albums or particular tracks that stand out? So far, there are a few songs that stand out in some ways, I would say, but it's relatively subtle. The one that really stands out structurally is Through the Eyes of a Child, which has a strophic structure, really just verses repeating with some instrumentals, and then a terminal climax at the end. But most of these songs follow broadly the same structure. Yes, strophic is a word basically just to refer to, we have a section and then that repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats, rather than having, say, a verse and a chorus where we have two sections that repeat. That's not strophic. Even if they repeat verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, we wouldn't really consider that strophic. Anyway, this is a novelty. We don't normally get a full vocal texture in these songs, except for maybe right at the end of a song. So having it as the bridge is lovely. We've just got vocals, haven't we? We've got one main melody, and we've got, at this first ebb, one alongside that melody. And what's really fun, which is another thing for another video, the melody starts lower than that note and then goes higher than that note and then comes back lower again. So we're playing around this central pedal. It's not just a low pedal and it's not a high pedal, it's just this central node that everything is revolving around. It's so fun! What a fun idea. There's that Geiger counter coming through, and the hey leading us into the next section. I think it's going to be a repetition of the same melody, but maybe with some more vocals.
Only wake each morning to remember that you're gone.
Yeah, so the main melody had a little bit of an extra harmony going with it, as well as some extra haze coming in on different notes. Fun. So it's almost, yeah, it's not a polyphonic texture here, but those extra haze sort of take your attention from the main vocal just for a moment, which is fun stuff.
So I drift away again to winter.
And there we've got a bit of processing on them, a little bit of a vibrato effect or tremolo effect, which I cannot emulate, but it sounds good. Shaking out on all of them except for the main vocal, and then they just fade away and we're getting noise again. And then we're into another pre-chorus. Now we don't normally get a pre-chorus after the verse, after the bridge. We do after the verse, but after the bridge normally we just go straight into whatever outro chorus we have. But here we've got the pre-chorus again, this and with that we've got the drums coming back in. So we've gone from really sparse, open, rhythmless texture. Well, the rhythm is in the melody and not even really in the accompaniment there, to what is the the pre-chorus. Is it a thicker pre-chorus than before? No, it's not. It's just the vocals and the drum. It's sort of like the chorus, but the melody isn't really there in the same way as it was. The melody previous was my tears are always frozen, right? But that's not really what we've got here, and we don't get the repetition of that afterwards. My tears are always frozen takes dominance. That higher harmony takes dominance here. I don't even think the lower one is doing the same melody. Okay, it is. It's just not as dominant as the higher one. And then in the next bar, we've just got a little bit of an extra melody, sort of imitating the pre-chorus, right? One coming in at that second half. I think it's probably that two of them are singing the same pitch and then one of them diverges from the other, which is a nice choral trick to do. Yeah, it's lovely. Lovely way to end, and interesting chords as well, but we're not talking about that today. And just echoing into the ether.